This is CrossKrush. It's a mobile port game straight to Nintendo Switch. Obviously, none of those stupid adverts, horrible little gimmicks that you get on your mobile phone these days is included. This game is a cutesy little basic puzzler. It's it's basically about old people, fed up with these bloody cars making a noise by their house. So what are they going to do? They're going to blow them up. Yeah, a bit extreme. That's what they're going to do. They highlight these tiles and they explode a car. Some cars you cannot destroy. Some vehicles you can't destroy because they have effects. Like the ambulance has to pass through, and you lose points if you do that. Run into a vehicle, you will injure yourself too many times and you die and fail the level. Each level has different amounts of vehicles and they're always highlighted. There are power-ups. Destroy the white vehicle and you can do like a multi-kill, I suppose. No, it's not Doom or multi-kills on Modern Warfare. It's nothing like that. This is just a highlight of the tiles that the vehicle is moving very slowly, sometimes speeding up, and other vehicles are, more than just one hit destruction, one tile. You have to use multiple tiles to destroy them. And obviously when you chain your attacks you can do these special moves, which kind of helps you beat the game. But of course, too many vehicles get past the traffic lights, past your house, you lose. You just carry on destroying these vehicles, murdering innocent drivers who all they're doing is just trying to get home, from work. There's a weird power up there with the laser. Of course I screwed that up and missed them. But yeah, the rest of the power ups are pretty cool as well, but they're pretty basic because there isn't that many of them. But of course it's satisfying to clear each level, and it does get harder and harder. This is just the basic stuff, but later on you will find some of the vehicles are a bit more difficult to defeat, and the power-ups and everything else is kind of tweaked a bit more to the unfair side. But it's still fun, and it's a cheap puzzler, and it's fast and frenetic, and you'll enjoy it as long as you don't get knocked down by a car. The combos, points for being perfect, destroying without any damage, and of course no loss of life to the ambulance, helps you with the high scores. Of course, high scores are kind of interesting for this sort of game, but it's not really for bragging rights, because who's going to brag about beating this game really? It's pretty basic. But with that being said, because stage 1 was easy, stage 2 got better, stage 3, wow, this is where it really starts to get more interesting with these lovely vistas. This is where the game really does come into its own. It starts to get more interesting with the different tile sets and multi-kills like that, when you finally get some skills like I do and learn how to play the game properly. Some vehicles need to get past quick. Some will give you the obvious bonuses, like the white car, destroy that and you can do a space, a multi-kill as I like to call it now. It's pretty simplistic. The exploding cars, if you highlight that, it will blow the next 3 cars next to it, which is kind of handy. Also, you have to watch out that you don't blow up the ambulance. And again, after a while, this game does get a lot of fun and a lot more interesting. I think you'll like it. I can't really hate this game. If I was to rate this game, I don't want to rate the game because it's a simplistic game. It's not meant to be a AAA game where you can impress your friends with wonderful graphics. It's just a fun game. It's just to while away the hours. Does it have any touchscreen support? No, sadly. There's only the normal controls, Joy-Con, etc., and of course the Pro Controller. And you can use handheld mode, TV mode, but no touchscreen support. It could have done with that. I thought it would have been great to have that. I think that's one thing that was just really missing in the game. It'd be nice to have these puzzle games that are really suited to next gen stuff, rather than just your basic mobile games. I know you're thinking, this isn't next gen graphics, but it would have been nice to have some features at least towards these new consoles like the Switch and PS4 and everything when they were all out. This is kind of a basic game, that you find on normal mobile phones, and it's not too bad. It's not going to set the world on fire. I think the power-ups are the best thing about this game, really. Lighting up the square and blowing up the TNT. It's pretty good. Just don't get in the way of the cars. Anyway, I like the game. I think it's definitely worth it. It's not overly priced Like most ratalaika games, they're decently priced, and this is a decent amount of fun to be had here, I think. You know, the 100 levels, so plenty to keep you busy. So if I was going to rate this, I'd probably give it probably 7 out of 10. I think it deserves a 7. Well, I don't like rating games, it's just unfair. I think for the money and everything else and the time you can spend just trying to beat this game, definitely deserves at least an 8, you know, but hey, it's up to you. I think the game's pretty good for the price, and it's fun if you like these sorts of puzzlers, and it does get progressively harder and a lot more fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, I will see you soon with a quick review.